know what? That poor little girl.
No, you didn't upset me at all. I'm just saying it's time for me to start, wrapping it up. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So thank you, Savannah and Diane. Thank you guys so much.
Have a great night.
Problem.
Nice
to meet you.
I just wanted to keep just you two up here for just a few minutes. If either one of you guys have to go at any time, it's fine.
No, you're fine.
I usually don't like to keep more than 3 people up on the panel because it starts to stress me out a little bit. But
yeah.
I don't feel personally, in your defense, Jenna, and I've came to Prayer Gardens. I just really said Prairie Garden. Oh my gosh, like Prairie.
Please
don't. I don't like that. I don't like that Prairie Boy thing.
Yeah, yeah, like Mr. Cher. Hey, I like him much better than I like Miss Cher. I will say that in his defense. In his defense. Now I'm coming to Jenna's defense. I've came to Prayer Garden. I'm coming to Jenna's. I do not think that you're making excuses for Candace. I do not. I have not got that from you. I think you were, just because we don't like just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you can't agree with some things. Like, what I feel Jenna was just saying is like, well, try to think of it as from Candace's point of view as a wife, like all him talking to all these women. And I get that.
Candace did not want you talking to Dawn because Dawn told her that
some people are trying to get information, and if Dawn's willing to talk, hey,
exactly.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I hear an echo, like a YouTube's playing in the background.
It's actually my phone off.
Okay, it's better. So
you there?
So yeah, yep. Do you hear me?
I can't hear.
Oh no! I don't know why she can't hear us.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah. Do you hear me? Dang it! She can't hear us. Can you hear me, Prayer Garden?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear us, Jenna? I don't know why she can't hear us. Let me see here. Let me drop her at her. Can you hear us better now? I don't know why she can't hear us. Here's the link. I'm only going to drop it for Jenna. She might be done but okay, good. She came back.
Yeah, I came back. I'm sorry. My daughter was calling me. I'm sitting at the store, so it messed up my live.
I was like, dang, just when I finally got a chance to speak to just you guys. So anyways, I think both of you guys made valid points. I don't think either one of you are particularly defending either one of them. Sometimes, though, I can get why. I can tell what Prayer Garden, it's because of her theory of what she believes happened to Summer. So it seems like a lot of times she's willing to throw Candace on their bus and kind of stick up for Dawn in that manner, just because she believes that something happened to Candace to Summer under Candace's watch.
Yeah.
Well,
and she really believes that, and so that's why she tends to.
And I would, like Jenna, I thought of all angles, and like Jenna, somebody came up to the door. Candace got Jenna trying to lead Jenna to believe that even possibly Dawn came up to that door that you can't even see inside of. And Summer wouldn't have been in the basement anyway because she was scared of that basement. But, she wants to lead you to believe something like that. And like you said, if it would have been Dawn, Summer wouldn't have screamed for everybody to hear. And that throws that out the window. Right there, what Candace is trying to feed into you is a lie.
I'm reading this chat right here, and yes, I do.
Because Jody Sue heard that scream and that muffling. So Candace is a liar about somebody sneaking up there, even Donnie, and taking that little girl. She's lying because Jody Sue, the only way you're going to hear a scream is if, and Candace says, I'm right outside with Grandma, right outside, and it just all makes sense. It fits. They put her in the house. Candace, Summer did run back into that house. Maybe. But she did, if she did, for the boys to see, and asked the one boy to go down the basement with me. When he said no, she went running right back out there over to where Candace and Grandma was. Candace had a bad day, a really bad day. She's got that borderline bipolar going on. She's already pissed at Allie. She's mad about all the things, Hunter having to take Hunter with her, spending the money, all the stuff's on her mind. And then her mom over there dealing with her mother. And I'm sure that when they heard that scream, it was more than likely smack. What are you doing back here? And she has a habit of attacking her children like that. This time, I think she just killed one. And now what do I do?
Well, Jenna, have you ever witnessed her? Well, you've never been friends with her when she had the
No, but I do know that is. I'm not trying to correct that in any type of way, but the boys got investigated. They took the boys in one by one and asked them questions, and the boys did admit that Summer did go downstairs.
No, they think she went downstairs. They're not sure.
No, hey. Let's that's what Jenna was told. Okay.
No, Don and K.N.S both told me this. Don said that because before the boys got taken, the boy was crying, saying because he thought it was his fault that Summer got gone.
Yeah, because she asked him to go with her down there, okay?
And he didn't, and she never been seen since.
He declined because he was busy playing games and everything. He was busy. But he did not see her go down there because she didn't go down there. She went, they went back to playing their game machines and everything, and she went right back out that door and why did Donald fail to tell them on the behavior panel? Why did he fail to tell them that she said the part, I'm scared? Because he didn't lead them to believe she wouldn't be in that basement because she wasn't.
That was in the middle of the night. No,
I know it was the day, but I'm going to tell you about a child. If a child is scared of a basement, they're not going in that basement anytime. Once the brother declined, she declined.
Well, the brother saw her go down in the basement, and he thought it was his fault. His little sister came up missing.
He didn't see anything because he was around the corner right there playing his game machines.
Well, when you go in the house.
Yeah, I seen the inside of the house.
You got the living room right here, and then you got the kitchen.
But we got to understand Summer is 3 feet tall. She's barely up on the counter there. They might have seen her go around and look down thinking about it. But I'm telling you, she did not go, and she came right back out the side.
Why are you saying no, she didn't go in the basement, though?
Because Donald made it plain that she was afraid of the basement.
But that's what Don told you, though, right?
But he told me specifically that,
Well, here, put it this way. Donald said that she was crying and said, I'm scared.
That was in the middle of the night.
Okay. This was before bedtime. And then she asked the brother to go with her. Why was she asking? Because she's scared.
Because she wanted to play with him.
No, she wanted him to go with her.
No, because of course she wanted somebody to play with. I agree that. Why would she want to go down there and play by herself, though?
Yeah.
You don't think that, Prayer Garden? You don't think there's a reason? That she wanted to take when her brother's down there?
You don't understand. She didn't want to go down there and play alone because she's afraid to be in the basement. That's like she wants to sleep with Donald. See, here's the big key.
Are you saying that with opinion, or are you saying this as fact?
I'm saying this. I'm saying facts. She was
Or are
scared
you
to
saying
face it.
what you heard?
I'm saying facts. She is
Because
scared
we
of
can't tell Jenna, like, no, that's
No,
not, you know what I mean? She's
no.
just telling
I
what she's heard.
understand. I understand.
Just like
But,
you're going by what you heard, okay?
and what I heard was Summer was scared of the basement. That's why she wanted the brother to go play with her. It's because she was afraid to go down there herself. And when he declined, she declined. Trust and believe that. And not only that, but you know, I'm just saying, you know,
Well, she's
and,
saying
and,
that
and
the
like the
boys
other lady
told
came up
Ziggy.
tonight. The other lady came up tonight, and the other lady, said the documentary. They're not. They wasn't looking real hard at Donald. They're looking at Candace. They're looking at Candace, and I'm telling you, what I'm saying, you're going to find out was truth, because Donald's got a big mouth, and he let me know that that baby was scared of that basement, and he went on the behavior panel, and he failed to tell them the whole truth of what that little girl said,
So
because he didn't want them to catch on till she was afraid of that basement. Do you
Okay.
see what I'm saying?
Okay, Jenna, now, what were you going to say?
if Don would go on TV and tell a complete lie,
Yeah. Yep.
that makes him guilty.
He is guilty. He's as guilty as Candace is. They're both guilty. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're both guilty. They're both guilty, and they're sitting there trying to protect each other and run all of us around the bush, having everybody argue and fight like me and you are right now.
No, you guys aren't arguing.
Well, when Donald and Candace is sitting at
They
home,
might be wanting that. Maybe they want that, but
I
don't let them win. If that's what they're wanting, don't let them
I
win.
promise you, they are sitting at home laughing. They think this is hilarious.
They can laugh at me all they want to. I don't care.
It sickens me. It sickens me that they're sitting there doing what they're doing. And I'm going to tell you something, Jenna. I'm sorry that I came off so hard to you, and so that's just me. If you say something that's not truth, you're not. That ain't going no farther with me, because I am 100% for the truth. For God.
I know, but she's not saying you don't.
I understand. I understand her truth is her truth too, because she's saying what Candace is, and what I got. Well, here's what I need to.
And I think what we should be doing instead is being like, oh my God, is that what they told you? That's not what they told me. And like that would be showing that these people lie. But instead of going against, being like, oh no, that's not what happened, because Don and Candace said this. Instead, be like, well, that's crazy, because they're lying. They're telling us different things.
Here's what I'm telling Jenna. If you got information, because you said, hey, I will really bring something out there. I'm going to tell you something. You need to bring it out here. Those people ain't your friend, and what you say may help find Summer.
I've told everything to TBI.
Yeah.
What you have to say, will help.
And maybe Jenna will be back. Let's not. This is her first time coming up. We don't have to put her on the spot right this second. She can say, she can tell what she wants to for now, and then maybe some other time. I don't want to scare her off, and her not.
This is my first time, and I didn't come from Benny, Sissy. I didn't come from Benny's. I didn't come from Cher. I don't even watch them, because the reason why I don't watch them is because Don gets it there, and it's like.
Yeah, what's Candace? Hey Jenna, what's Candace tell you about Benny?
She doesn't like him.
Oh,
she doesn't like. She doesn't like nobody, because she doesn't want Don is like scripted. He gets on the news or whatever, and he scripts everything he says, and he believes his own lies.
Oh, he don't believe it. Donald knows the truth. Trust me. But I'm going to tell you something. Candace don't like anybody.
Wow.
He feels is trying to pump Donnie for information that's going to get them all put in prison. There you go. And she will attack them and act out and do whatever she has to do to deter them from getting any type of information.
Jenna's going to end up smoking a whole pack of cigarettes while she's on this live. She's
I
like,
done went through 2 of them.
have you 2 packs? Well, it has been 6 hours, but still, or 7 hours almost. Again, another 7 hour. Dang.
Yeah.
Every single time I'm like, 3 hours max, and here we are.
I've had
I wasn't expecting to have Jenna come up, and then also have a neighbor of Don when he was a little boy. And
wasn't that awesome? That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, I've never been on a live before. It's my first time.
Wow. So,
well, you need to.
Hey, I'm surprised they're not blowing up your phone right now, Jenna.
I'm surprised they're not either. I'll probably get an ugly message later on.
Maybe they're not. Huh?
Yeah, my daughter said, "Who K.N.S?" See, this is my
okay. I thought
we talk all the time. Me and K.N.S talk every day, all day.
Oh no!
In the store.
So hopefully you're prepared for her to not talk to you anymore.
I'm pretty sure. But
they have to assume that whoever they're in connection with and whoever they're talking with has been talking to TBI. You know what I mean? They can only assume that.
Yeah.
It's just what any normal person would do if they feel, to help find a little girl. There's a little girl missing, and that's the most important thing right now is finding Summer.
I just don't understand how she just disappears. That's my main concern.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I know how she disappeared.
Well, in your opinion.
in my opinion.
Let's say that, because people will say, well, how people will say like you're going around saying and they're gonna accuse you next.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, they will.
Exactly. In my opinion, she disappeared when Candace went out that driveway the first time and went and threw her wherever, and then cleaned up everything and flew out at it again. TBI says she left that driveway twice. And she's saying she only left once. Now, who are you going to believe? TBI, the police, or are you going to believe Candace?
Oh, thank you, Purple Glitter Toes. She says, this is for a great big deep breath for everyone.
Oh, thank you.
I just took a deep breath because thank you for everyone for joining the panel tonight, she says. And I was going to say, have you witnessed, Jenna, because Prayer Garden just mentioned something about Candace flying off the handle. Have you ever witnessed her temper, Jenna? She has a pretty bad temper.
Yeah, Dawn does too.
Yeah.
Dawn has a bad temper.
You witnessed Dawn having a bad temper too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, you said that you saw him punch her because he was tell her. I wonder what.
He wanted her to tell me something, but she wouldn't tell me.
I wonder what that is.
I don't know. That's really bothered me because they was at their sisters in Utah. They was coming from Hollywood, and he wanted her to tell me something, but she wouldn't tell me. It's been really bothering me.
Maybe it was something that happened on Dr. Phil or something.
Oh
yeah, we had another lady, guys. For anybody who wasn't here, were Jenna?
I heard it.
We had another lady on the panel tonight that was in the audience at the Dr. Phil show.
I heard it
when it was there for Dawn and Candace's episode. She wouldn't say much. I begged her to email me, but I don't know if she really is. She might be. I don't know.
I wonder when that's going to come out.
I know. Well. Shoot, I don't know. Did you hear too that Jenna, when Mary was up here, they asked her to come out there too. So might wait.
I wish she would have.
She's going. Well, she said she thinks she's going. So
she should go. They treated Dawn and Candace like royalty up there.
Yeah, well, that's what did they get them a house and stuff?
They got them. They paid. It's a 5-star hotel they were staying in. It was what? 12 floors. It is right there on Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought they got a house. I thought they were renting them a house.
No,
that was at their sister's. That was at his sister's house.
His sister's house.
I didn't go to the Dr. Phil show.
No, they stayed in a hotel in Hollywood.
Oh, is that your daughter saying that it was for the Dr. Phil show? She thought
I want to go.
No, she said she wanted to go Dr. Phil show.
On the Dr. Phil show.
Oh,
go somewhere.
Yeah. So Wow.
But yeah, I got all kinds of pictures from the trip.
Oh, look at my back.
Thank you so much, Crime Stories Obsessed. Thank you. And thank you, Pink Phoenix, if I didn't say thank you already. That was a long, crazy. So hey, what did Candace tell you? Prayer Gardens kind of told me what she was told, but what did Candace tell you about did I already ask you what she told you about the Doc and Phil show? Jenna, did I already ask you that?
No, you didn't. She said that they done it though.
Yeah, she didn't tell you how it went or anything?
I just watched it on YouTube.
Nope.
Wow, I'm surprised. Is this a new one? Oh, wow. Thank you, Crime Stories. Thank you so much. Yeah, because the lady that came up here, she goes, she said that, I don't know. I think a lot of people I don't know. I'm afraid people are going to be disappointed because the lady that came up here said that Dr. Phil was pretty fair with them. So I don't know what that means.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, guys, if we're going to get the mental beat down like we wanted. I don't know if I don't know if that happened.
Yeah.
So how does Candace treat you? How does she talk to you?
We talk like a sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? And was you up there cooking with them and stuff when they was doing all the cooking and everything like that?
No, that was Dale.
Oh, Dal was the one up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there was a couple other women. I think there was quite a few up there.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
So you've never met her?
Huh?
Have you ever met her, Jenna?
Do you go up and visit with her much?
No.
No, she says she's never met her.
Oh, you haven't ever met her?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, so you just talk with her on the phone. You're just phone friends.
Yeah, they just started talking.
Oh.
When was it? You said
Do you live in Tennessee?
After the Chris McDonough interview.
After the Chris McDonough interview, that's when I contacted her.
Do you live in Tennessee?
I don't.
No, you don't even live in Tennessee. Mm-hmm. So basically you guys just talk a lot.
Yeah, we FaceTime every day.
And she's got her mom on FaceTime a lot too, doesn't she?
Yeah, I've seen her mom on FaceTime before.
Oh, you've seen her mom?
Yeah, because Candace has two phones.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Thank you, Diane. Says thank you very much. And Pure F and Chaos says, I get the feeling Jenna is hardly a pushover.
Never a pushover.
So
just have a kind heart.
Yeah.
So when she talks to you, she actually told you that she believed Donald came up on that hill and took Summer down away from there?
She said that she had a feeling that he had something to do with it.
And does she mean what happened to Summers, like as in the disappearance, or was she insinuating that he was touching Summer?
No, in her disappearance.
In the disappearance.
Yeah. And
did you ask her what did she think? How did she think that he went about that?
Yeah.
I mean, the only way that we could come up with something was him coming to that basement. That's the only thing.
And she didn't see.
But he couldn't see through the door, so he wouldn't.
No, but she could see. Summer could see through the door, and that door is easily unlocked because I've seen the door.
So she's saying. So Candace was. Thank you, Gypsy, so much. I want to say thank you first. So she's saying her theory, supposedly with Candace, is she's saying that she thinks maybe Dawn snuck up there with her without her knowing. Is what you're saying?
And here's my question:
did what sell her?
Then why was the scream? If it was Donald, then where did the scream come from? I mean, why would Summer scream when she saw her daddy?
I don't know. To be honest with you,
she's just telling us the
right. I understand.
They kind of came up together or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe but Candace doesn't believe in the scream. Did Candace mention the scream to you?
She said she did mention the scream to me. She said that the next door neighbor heard the scream, and
she admits there was a scream.
But see,
And
also there was a thing stating that because see, she was somebody saw Dawn and Summer about 3:30 that afternoon
oh, wow.
in another part of Tennessee.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
The sighting of Dawn and Summer together at 3:30 that day.
yeah, it was about 3:30 that afternoon, 3:34
You know
something.
where this sighting was at?
It was near Fairground.
Are you sure it was
Oh,
that day?
Yeah, it was that day. It was the same day she went missing.
you know something?
Because I know they were going to a fairground. I thought they went to a fairground a couple days before. Okay.
I
Go
got
ahead, Prayer
listen.
Garden. But I have to elaborate. I have to freaking. Yeah, go ahead, Prayer Garden.
I have a statement in my emails or in my chat, my YouTube chat, where Donald says, "I wish I was with Summer at the fair." I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
And Candace grew up in the fair.
Totally out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Out of nowhere. He put that up. I miss her. I wish I was with her. Maybe at the fair. Yeah, it just came out of the blue, and I was like, "What?"
You guys know.
Then I thought, oh, maybe because Candace was wanting to go to the fair with the PIs, maybe that's was where that came from. And but
That is insane.
that was really weird.
Jenna, have you heard the Donna Serafina reading? She's a very
Psychic reading?
Yeah, she's a very well-respected psychic. And that her reading has something to do with a mentions like a carousel, like a carousel, like one of those horse carousels.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things she was seeing, something like that. And yeah, this lady predicted, I mean, there's proof out there. This is one of the only psychics I'm like, wow, this lady, she predicted what happened to Tylee and JJ, and it's out there. It was out there beforehand. So anyways, yeah, she mentioned something about, I mean, you got to go check it out. It's on Sweetie Pie Low. Sweetie Pie Low's she's one of my internet friends. We text and yeah, Sweetie Pie, Sweetie Piello.
Yeah, I think I'm subscribed to her.
Yeah, check it out. Check out the long one, or well, check them all out if you can. But
I sure will.
if any of them, check out the 45-minute one.
At the store, and my phone
Okay.
Come on, tell me something.
I don't know. Only God knows what happened to that baby.
Oh, is your daughter on the phone or something?
No, she's on her phone. She ain't on my phone.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I heard like, okay.
She did. I was on the phone.
Wow.
Yeah, she was on her phone.
Okay. So, okay.
God,
so there was a sighting at some kind of fair somewhere on the day at 3:30.
Yeah, it was like they say it was like 45 minutes away from their house.
Oh my gosh. So does Candace tell you that she thinks maybe Dawn sold her? Has she insinuated that?
She hasn't insinuated that, but I know that people were saying that Dawn owed money.
Yeah.
And I can't speculate on that.
Yeah, don't speculate. I just wanted to know if you knew, if she said anything, possibly if that was one of her theories of what Dawn, because if she did say, I'm afraid that Dawn did something.
She said that one time and one time only. And I told her when she told me that I was going to go pick her up and bring her down here with me.
Yeah.
Just to get her away so she can, to tell, to get away so she could tell what happened.
Yeah.
But it never came about.
But she kind of had a change of heart, or something happened. I wonder what she's scared of. I mean, I wonder if she's scared of, I wonder.
I don't know, to be honest with you. Don runs a lot of things. Candace, she will fight him back. But Don is real. He's a narcissist, and he's like controlling.
Yeah,
got the-
I've always thought he was narcissist. Prayer Garden says a sociopath, but I feel like he's a narcissist.
He's a
That's my
narcissist.
opinion. I'm not a. Hey, Sweetie Pie Low's on here right now. Actually,
Is she?
yeah, you got to check that out when you get a chance, and then you'll be like, it's pretty graphic. It's really horrible, but it does involve a. Hey, Sweetie Pie, did you hear her just say that there was a sighting the day of Summer's disappearance at 3:30 p.m. at a fairgrounds or something like that? 3:30 p.m. the day of her disappearance at like some kind of fair or something.
It was about 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere around the area.
Wow.
There is a lot of cameras, stores, and most everywhere.
Yeah.
You go, gas
Yeah,
stations,
hopefully there's
so
some kind of.
So,
They said they got it on camera.
Oh, it is on camera?
That's what I heard. It was on camera of the they was in the
So
Subaru.
how's he explaining
and who
this?
told you that?
So how's he
Yeah,
explaining this away, I wonder, to the cops?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, I know that they're building up a case.
Yeah.
Did Candace tell you that they was deciding? Is that where you heard it from? Was Candace?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear that from Candace.
No.
You heard that elsewhere. Oh, okay. Because I thought maybe she told you, but it still doesn't. It still does not address the scream that Jody Sue heard and the muffling. And it doesn't explain. It doesn't explain Candace hiding and Donald feeling like he has to protect her.
Let's just say, I mean, it'd be awfully coincidental, but maybe this scream was totally unrelated.
It could have been.
I mean, it's possible.
It could have been, to be honest with you, because
There's 8 families that live in there, and only 2 families have children: Jody Sue and Candace. And Jody Sue's kids wasn't the one.
Well, I mean, it didn't. Maybe it wasn't a.
Yeah.
The scream was ruled out according to Sheriff Lawson.
Well, Sheriff Lawson said that was not that they didn't. That was not.
He said it was his words were unfounded.
That's what he said.
So, but
everything's unfounded if you ain't got it on.
But you know what? I'm not saying Jody Sue's testimony is very, very important, though. She lived there. She lived next door. So,
exactly.
You know, what she says is she has a lot to offer. So,
and I'm glad she came out and said that,
Yeah. So, I mean, even if the scream doesn't have anything, if whatever, that doesn't still mean that her information is not important. So,
exactly. Any little bit of information is important to find something.
So, and to be honest, I have not heard anything that Jody Sue's done since her first video, and I only heard one video, so I can't speak on that too much.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that there was a sighting. Are you able to say where you heard that? Or are you not wanting to say? Okay, that's all you have to say. I can probably assume, but that's all will be assumption, and I'm not going to say. Everybody can just probably assume. Oh,
sorry, somebody's alarm's going off.
That's okay.
And they're not going to turn it off.
I'll just mute you for a second. I'll just mute her for a second until it's done. I have you muted. You can give me a thumbs up whenever it's over with. Are you still there, Prayer Garden?
Yeah. I've had one day sleeping 3, and I've got to be up early.
Yeah.
And I got some appointments to take care of and so forth. So.
Well, hey, thank you so much for coming up here. I really appreciate it. We'll be you need to let me know which day you're wanting to do, where you want to show that stuff that you said you had, if you're wanting to still.
Yeah, I do. I want to help as much as I can, with what I got. And I am really glad that, we had this, because This brought out a lot. This brought out a lot tonight. You know, it's. I mean, it gave us a lot of information. And one of the things that was said to me is, "You ain't brought nothing new to the table." Well, it seems like I brought a whole lot of new stuff to the table. One way or another. And clarification.
Well, you still have a bunch of stuff you said you were going to show. So, I mean, I think that's going to be the most, I mean, of course, a lot of stuff's going to be repeated. I mean, that's just
right.
I mean, you have to assume that, because if one of them, if Don and Candace or one of them's lying, they're going to be repeating this lie to try to get it out there. They're going to be repeating it to you guys. They're going to repeat it to, and so it's going to get repeated more than once, not just.
The question that I need to ask right now is, Benny was there at the Dr. Phil show, and if the lady in the audience was
He was there? Benny was there?
No, yeah. Benny wasn't there.
He took a picture with Donald there.
Oh, yeah. Their layover.
On their layover. He didn't go to Hollywood with them.
Oh, he didn't go all the way up to Hollywood?
I didn't see him nowhere near them in Hollywood, because I was there. I was on the phone every day.
Oh, so Benny probably doesn't know that Candace was being looked at. They were really focused on Candace.
No, Benny wouldn't know that.
Then he don't know that. And, because I was thinking, why would he still be attacking me if he was there and understood that, they are focusing, they are really focusing on Candace. And
well, because Benny's going to Benny is sticking with Dawn till freaking, I don't know. I don't know why, but he's not going to ever.
But why would
he likes the attention he gets from being, attached to the underdog. He likes that. He loves it. He loves it. Even if it's negative attention, he loves it.
Is that messed up?
That's my opinion. But so of course,
I don't understand. I don't understand someone that, because Benny, actually talks about the Bible and
well, he's a fake prophet, just like, or whatever you want to call it, just like freaking Don Wells.
Exactly.
Freaking. And I mean, honestly, he doesn't talk about it like Don does. Don talks about it way more.
Yeah, he does.
That's how he was able to. That's why how he was able to, get your trust and everything, Prayer, because, you thought he was a good, godly man. You're like, you know what I mean? You gave him the benefit of the doubt because of that.
But Benny didn't, Benny don't need to use. I mean, Benny could be either way. He don't need to use God at all. I mean,
it's probably an act because of Dawn. He's probably trying to fit in with Dawn. I don't know what his deal is. I would love to know if he's actually talked to TB. I don't know if he's ever
Benny.
Yeah.
I when he was threatening me today, being so mean with me, I would doubt if he's been to TBI at all, due to the fact that, if he's been to TBI himself, then that means he suspects him himself, and he wouldn't have been attacking me the way he was attacking me.
Did he call you personally and threaten you?
On a video today, threatening to give out, he was threatening to give out my information and everything else, trying to shut me down and shut me up,
Well, they can't do that to me because I don't have nothing on them. So.
And they was, and.
Yeah, they'll try to find out who you are, Jenna. Just get ready. But, I mean,
yeah, they will.
You don't know. There's somebody in the comments right now saying, be careful. Jenna's in with Benny Keys.
Oh, no. Tell them to ask Cher, because I was dogging Cher one time and she they went off on me on their own live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they called me out on their live one day.
So I'm sure. So
what was that about?
Because I was talking about, they was talking about Don. Well, this was when I first met them. They was talking about Don, and Candace did not want Don talking to Cher either. and Cher was talking about how rude K.N.S was, and I said the only reason why she's rude because she don't want you talking to him.
Yeah. Did she boot you from her
No,
surprise? What
she
she
just
say to
called.
you? She
She
kind
just
of.
called me out.
Oh yeah, she tried to lie to all her viewers and say, for some reason, she keeps telling all her viewers over and over and over again, oh, Benny wasn't really terminated. He was suspended.
No, he was terminated.
Yeah, he was terminated. All you have to do, once again, guys, find one of his old links from his old and click on it. It will tell you he was terminated. I don't know why she's trying to push that. So probably because he's not supposed to be on any channel if he was terminated. So on
He's got this other channel.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be on that either. He was terminated. So I don't even know how he's been able to get this long without that one being taken down. But when you're terminated, you're not supposed to have another channel. It might be under somebody else's name, but
I don't know.
So all I said in her chat when she was trying to push that to her viewers that he was suspended for, she said, I don't know how long, like 30 or 60 or 90 days. And I'm like, I just said nicely, I said, well, that's not true. This is all I said. I said, that's not true. All you have to do is click on one of his old links and it will tell you his channel was terminated. And she was like, Ziggy's not welcome here. And today on a video, Benny will always say, like, he's like, Ziggy's a horrible person. And Cher thinks that too, like says that too. But they're just, I don't know why they think that. Oh, they say because, I'm making money on Summer's back, but like Cher should be talking. Benny shouldn't be talking either, actually. Exactly. So the only, one thing is true. Mr. Cher is really the voice of reason in that trio, or quad, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever it is.
A few of them. Because he's actually the more reasonable one.
And then when, like, on one of my messages with Don, he has this nerve to threaten one of my sons. I mean, it's like, really? How are you going to do these things?
Lady Beekeeper said, he threatened your son?
Yeah, he threatened your son.
Wow. On this live you just did?
Excuse me, I didn't hear that.
On this live?
No, on one of you remember on last night when he was blowing up my phone? On one of the messages.
I thought you said it was Benny that did that. It was actually Dawn.
It was actually Dawn. It was Dawn.
Threatened your son. What did he? Do you want to say or do you not?
No, I'd rather not.
Wow, that's pretty low, Dawn.
That's why I'm calling TV.
That's something I don't play about.
Ziggy, some Lady Beekeeper says, Ziggy, thank you for all the work you've done on this case. It's all about Summer. Would love to hear what you have heard sometime, Jenna. Thank you too. So they'd love to have you on, come up sometime, if you'd be willing. And I know you've talked a lot tonight, but
my first time ever doing a live.
Hey, I feel honored. I'm always honored when I have my these panel virgins come up, and, so I am, and so thank you, Lady Beekeeper. It's 3 hearts for me. One is asking, okay, I think it's to Jenna because you mentioned the money thing or about possibly. Did Candace bring up Dawn owing some money to you?
Yeah.
Did she say how much?
It was like 50,000.
Is that true, or is that all just a lie thing?
It could be a lie. It could be a lie, but that's what was told to me was 50,000.
So she was saying it seriously, or was she joking because of that hoax call when it was all?
No, she was serious. But then when everything came out, when she called her Dawn's sister, it was all a joke.
Yeah. Did she mention Mexican? Did she mention the mafia to you, or was that all like
the cartel?
Yeah, the cartel. Did she say anything to you in a serious manner about that?
No, just that Dawn run dope for the cartels.
Like recently?
Back in the day.
And was she? Do you think she was suspicious that maybe he was still doing something like that? Or did she not say?
She didn't really say. She didn't say.
For one, there's no truth to that because I'm going to tell you something about a cartel.
Oh, believe me, I know about the cartel.
A cartel is not going to let, for one, Donald Wells run any of their drugs, because
I don't know. They might let them.
they don't.
Right.
No, they're not going to let somebody that uses. They ain't going to let somebody that uses up drugs, and with Don's MO, the way he is.
Well, how would they know?
They're not going, because they don't. They don't.
Well, because if you screw the cartel, you're dead. So I don't think that the cartel's
Exactly.
really worried about.
But
I don't,
they
if
also
the
are
cartel
picky
fronts
about
anybody drugs, I don't think that they're worried about getting their money back, because they know people are scared because they'll kill your family.
They'll kill everybody.
If you're running drugs for a cartel, you're not going to be dressed like Don. You're not going to be living like Don.
Well,
I mean,
maybe sometimes it's the people you would least think
that's
people to do it, though.
You're talking about big money there. You're talking big money, and not only that, but they're not going to trust somebody like him to handle no money anyway. I mean, trust and believe the cartel. They don't want stupid people handling nothing.
Don's very smart.
Man, no.
I mean, I'm not saying he's smart, but he's pretty smart to fool a lot of people.
You don't understand. If you see him sitting there calling out, here's the thing. Snitches get stitches. He's sitting there calling out all the people, the drug dealers and stuff around his house. Now, that tells me that Donald's not smart at all. He's not smart at all.
Maybe they're not even any really. Maybe there is no druggies around his house. Maybe it's just
a cartel ain't gonna take the risk with a mouth like somebody with a mouth like.
Well,
Don.
maybe Don's speaking about people that don't exist. I mean, as far as like these druggies and stuff, like maybe that's why he's not worried. Well, he has thrown a lot of people under the bus, though. I don't know.
They have to exist because, like she said, or somebody said that she said, you got to get me my bag of weed. Their drugs are coming from somewhere.
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about, of course, they're getting drugs somewhere, but I'm just saying, like, maybe these druggies, he say, like, live.
The cocaine that he stuck up his nose the 2 days he was gone. That those drugs are coming from someplace.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there, telling the police all about these calling these people out. And, and I'm going to tell you something about people, drug dealers. You're sitting there running your mouth, calling them out, and then you're really going to go get some drugs from them. That might be the last drugs you take. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got it from somebody when he left.
And personally, I'm shocked that he even got in and out with the, police being on him so heavy. He even, got in and out of a house like that because, dealers and everything, they're really paranoid anyway. And you got a big case like this going on with the police probably watching you, and then you're going to try to come to their house. That ain't going to work out so great, So, I'm just saying he's not smart. He's stupid.
Yeah. I have. Okay, so I have to speak to. I had a freaking question for you too, Jenna. I just lost it, of course. But Scott, thank you so much. He said, "You're a tripper, Ziggy." Well, thank you so much, Scott. And Nana said, "Ziggy, Don admitted to running drugs and owes money because he uses used product." So yeah, he did say that. He said that remember Pergard, he did say he used to run drugs and he wasn't good at it because he would use it all. Remember? He mentioned something like that he used to run drugs and
he told that to Chris McDonough.
And that he wasn't good because, don't get high on your own supply. Like, who was it that told us? Was that, what rapper was that said, don't get high on your own supply back in the day? So, I mean, I forget who it was.
I can't think of it either, but you're right. And I think Don just wanted to sound, sound
True.
like a Benny Keys in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying? And
Benny Keys is even, oh my
like
gosh.
I've been in prison and so forth. Don went to prison for
no, let's not give Benny Keys any credit.
Well, no,
He doesn't want to sound like a Benny Keys. Benny Keys is a nobody.
I'm not giving Benny Keys, no credit or anything. But I think, when Benny had his little boy, he tried to get away from all that life. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to stay away from it, but he was in it. He truly was in it. And
He's still a loser.
what I'm trying to say is, I think Donald being a drug user, one thing about drug users, they always envy the dealer, and and Donald lies a lot. Do I think he was ever anything other than a user? No, I don't. I think that's all he was.
Easy
Easy.
I used to listen to Easy E back in
the day.
I went to when I went to college on campus and was go over to fraternities, and they always be playing give me that. Well, I'm not going to say it because there's a kid in the picture here, but it's bad. Anyways, yeah. So Easy E said, "Don't get high on your own supply." Okay.
Here you go. Yes, exactly.
Gosh, memories. Yes, you're right. It was Easy E. Don't get high off your own supply. Or wait. NWA was
yeah, he was with NWA.
He was with NWA?
He was.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. And it also was in the 10 crack commandments from Biggie. Okay. I thought you, for a second, Tom Michaels, I thought that said it was also in the 10 crack commandments from Benny. Oh, gosh.
That's too funny.
The comments were amazing. Yeah. So, wow.
Well, at least we get to end this with
Is your daughter trying to get you to leave? Are you guys waiting for this to be over to leave?
No, she's just playing with. This is what she does. She plays with me.
Okay. So I didn't know if you were just like, I'm seeing if there's any other questions. I don't know what else. I had a question for you, Jenna, but I freaking just went. See, I usually take notes so I won't forget. And I wish that Mary was still here, but gosh, it is 3 a.m.
Yeah, it is.
Well, maybe Jenna can come back up tomorrow.
Well, if she's not too scared, she might want to come. Maybe she'll come up sometime this week. We'll see. I email her. Will you promise? I'm
gonna email you everything.
Well, will you email me back when you get tonight?
You emailed to the email I sent you?
Did you email me back already?
No, I haven't. I can't get off of here.
Oh.
If I get off of here, then it'll shut me down.
Yeah, I emailed you already to that email that you had in the private log.
All right.
And but if for some reason it didn't get to the right place, my email is ziggy333@mail.com, not gmail.com, mail.
At mail. Okay.
Mail. I know. I wish I would have done Gmail because everybody, of course, thinks it's, but I already had a regular Gmail for, but I needed one for my channel. So, or I needed an email for my channel. So I did something else besides Gmail. I'm trying. Well, I guess I can let you guys go because,
I need you to click me
out. What was that, PG?
I need you to click me out.
Okay. Well, yeah, thank you, Per Garden. Let me know if you're wanting to show that stuff that you said that you were gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it together tomorrow. And can we go since we ain't gonna be taking questions again tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that nonsense again. That was just stressful.
Yeah, it's been something else. It's been very different. But for the most part, most people was very nice. I got to say that. But anyhow, I was going to say, can we do like 8 o'clock instead of 7:30?
When tomorrow or?
Yeah.
So Wednesday at 8 p.m.?
Yeah, at 8, because you said you don't want to do this again.
No, not the questions thing.
And I don't blame you.
Because the reason why is because I hated having to drop people. I wish it would just drop automatically after 5 minutes, so I wouldn't have to be the one to drop them. Because it makes me feel bad cutting somebody off.
Yeah.
but people had to wait like an hour just to get up here to just ask, sometimes just one little question. And it was hard because I had to, it was stressful. So, but people can still try to ask questions. Like, I'm not saying we won't take questions. It's just, let's just do what you were going to show.
Right.
And then I'll be in contact with Jenna and see what she wants to do, if she's down to come up again.
Yeah.
But are you a night owl?
I am.
Okay. Good.
I am.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go then. Email me back.
I will. And Sissy, I'm sorry if you took anything I said. I wasn't trying to be rude in any way.
I'm just right now, I have to apologize because right now I'm just on the defense. I'm on the
Yeah.
I'm really on the defense
That's
because it's like
understandable.
everybody's wanting to attack.
Well, I'm not here to attack you.
Not everybody. It
Well,
just seems like that. Hate comments can seem overwhelming when it's like the minority. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
It's definitely the minority.
right. And now that you popped up, Jenna, you'll understand what I'm saying. You feel like you're standing up at the gates of hell, and you're standing there, alone. But that Jesus is always with you.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So and that's really all you need. That's all you need anyway. So
Exactly.
the bottom line is, and that's really where I've been. That's where I've been for through this. But I also feel it's important for Summer's sake, for us to come forth and tell everything we know so that this can be solved and, Summer can be laid to rest. She needs to be laid to rest. Everybody.
She does.
Yes.
And
everybody deserves it.
It's 3 hearts for me. Yes. Summer was seen alive on video with Don. Well, that's supposedly what was. I don't know if they've ID'd it. I don't know if you know for a fact.
I don't know. I know the police, the TBI, whatever, has all that information.
Yeah.
The video footage. So.
Yeah. All right, ladies. Well, I'll let you go. Thank you both so much.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing me up, and I'll email you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
All
Nice
right.
evening, everybody. Thank you guys
Yeah,
so much.
too. Thank you.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, Per Garden. Good night, guys in the chat. You guys